and I heard screaming and yelling and music and crying. I actually ran out of the church. I said, this is scaring me. The first time that I heard the adhan, it hit me. It hit my heart. My name is Ali. I'm 51 years old. I was born and raised in Southern California, and we live here in Oklahoma City right now. And I was raised an evangelical Christian for the first 19 years of my life. I became a Muslim 32 years ago in 1991. I believed in Christianity and in Jesus as being God and the Son of God because that's the way I was raised. So one summer, I was visiting my father and he said, we're going to go to church. Well, with my mother, we never went to church. Maybe Christmas, maybe Easter twice a year, or if something was going bad in our lives, we would go to church, right? So this time was different. When I visited my dad, he told me that he had given his life to Christ. And that's something that I'd never heard in my life. What do you mean, given your life to Christ? And he started talking about the blood of Jesus and I'm saved and this, and I'm 7 years old. I'm a 7-year-old boy thinking, what is he talking about? And so my father was like, let me show you what I'm talking about. And I heard screaming and yelling and music and crying. I actually ran out of the church. I said, this is scaring me. There's no way I can be a part of this. So my father chased after me. No, this is, and he kind of broke it down to me what they're doing. But me as a 7-year-old, I never understood it. And as a 14-year-old boy, I asked him, how do I rectify this? How do I make sense of this? How do I live and believe as a Christian after reading this contradiction? and I just floated. And I got around a group of bad people. I was just wandering aimlessly. I had no moral compass because no religion could, or Christianity in particular, could not prove itself. So I just held on to that. I guess you could call it monotheism, without direction, without a compass. That's how I existed. There was no consequences. There was no belief. I was barely hanging on. And so we did the robbery, and 24 hours later, we were arrested. I have never been arrested or spent a day in jail my whole life. And it was a blue Qur'an with gold writing. And he said, "This is a gift from me to you. This is now your Qur'an." And I wrapped it up and I said, "Well, thank you, Omar. Thank you so much." The first time that I heard the adhan, it hit me. It hit my heart. And I turned to Omar and I said, "Omar, what is this beautiful song that this man is singing?" And he said, "Not a song, it's the call to prayer." Said, "Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Of course you can become a Muslim." And so on that day, Jummah, 1991, I said, "Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wahdahu la sharika lah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh." And I was a Muslim. And I'm a truck driver. And what I do on the side is I have a channel, a TikTok channel called Maliki Click. And I have about 372,000 people that are following me. I do dawah there. My number one thing that I want to do with my channel is to bring Muslims back to Islam.